Blessed be everybody, and welcome to another episode of Witch Please. It is I, Odin the Seer, and today we are going to be doing air elemental mirrors. Mirrors are portals, as I said, and I'll reiterate this. And a portal allows you to be able to commune with the beings from that area. The stronger relationship you have with the elements, deities, ancestors, or what have you, the more potent and more protected you're going to be. And your magic, you're just going to see that difference. So you may ask yourself, who can I contact with my air elemental mirror? Well, first of all, you'll be able to contact the archangel of that element, which is Archangel Raphael. You can also contact the elemental dragon, which is Cyrus, the elemental ruler, Perelda, the elemental beings, which are Simps, and you can also contact the wind of the element of air, which is Eurus. Remember, with these portals, you are able to contact and connect with the elemental beings, which will only assist you in your magical workings and protection. You're going to need the same things you needed last week, okay? You're going to need the paint of the corresponding color, a work surface, some tissue paper, a paintbrush, Florida water, elemental air salt, and a picture frame. So the first thing you're going to need to do is you're going to need to take your mirror out of your frame and place it on your work surface. We are going to use our Florida water as a first layer of protection. So we just want to spray the entire surface of the mirror. Now remember, pray, okay? We want to pray that it is protective. A prayer from your heart is stronger than anything I can tell you right now, okay? So when you want to pray that this is a portal that is going to allow only beings that are conducive to your growth, evolution, and protection can commune with you through this portal. Any beings that are baneful or destructive or don't have your best intent at heart are not permitted through this portal. So once you have prayed over your portal, what we're going to do is we are going to take our paper and we are going to move inwards towards us. Now what you're going to do is you are going to turn your mirror towards you, so flip it over towards you, and you are going to do the same thing with your prayer on the opposite side. Once that is done, you flip it again towards you. So what we're going to do now is we are going to take our elemental salt, which has already been prayed over, and we are going to do the symbol of air in salt. All right, so now that you have done this and you have created your air elemental symbol on your mirror, which is a protective barrier, but also invokes the element of air, you're going to let that sit for about 15 minutes. So now that you've had it sit for about 15 minutes, what you're going to do is you are going to flip this towards you, and you are going to take all of that salt off. Now I'm going to move that away. And again, you can keep and reuse this elemental salt. It is perfectly fine to do that. So now what you're going to do is you are going to put your mirror, or what is going to be your mirror, back here, and you are going to use some more paper, toilet paper, with which to be able to get off the residue here, any oils or any salt chunks that may hurt your mirror in some way, shape, or form. So there you have it. Now what we're going to do is we are going to take our paint of the corresponding color, and we are going to create the same symbol that we previously had, which is the symbol of air. So what we do now is we take our paintbrush and you want to pull in towards you to bring in that connection to the corresponding element. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we are going to let this dry, and we will come back and to another coat, as I'm sure we're going to have to, and we will continue on with the creation of your air elemental mirror. Alright, and we are back. So this process took me a couple of days and I had to do 6 coats of paint on the air mirror. So that gives you a general idea of where you are with that element. So what can you use your air mirror for? Well, you can use it to talk to your elemental self, you can use it to talk to the elemental dragons, you can use it to commune with the elemental beings, elemental kings, what have you. It's just a wonderful way of you being able to build that bond with the corresponding element. You are going to need a censer and a swift light or a charcoal brick. You will need your elemental air incense, something with which to light the brick with, the frame for your mirror, and the painted mirror itself. Okay, so we're going to get right into assembling this mirror, y'all, so that we can start using it. So what you're going to do is you're just going to take the mirror itself and you are going to place it directly into its frame. Now, the white piece of paper that comes with it, I already have that on the back here. I normally recommend putting it on white part first to be able to see if there's any holes within the mirror. Now we're just going to take the mirror itself, the backing, and slide it right in and close this up. So I'm just going to put this right here so you can get a good look at it, because it is absolutely gorgeous and it is wonderful if you place it in the elemental cardinal points when you're invoking or circle casting, and you'll be able to find that you might even be able to see your elemental selves in it. You'll be able to definitely feel the difference in each quarter as you cast your circle. Now the next thing we're going to do is we are just going to cleanse and purify this mirror. So you will be needing the elemental incense, as I said, and you can just check out my tutorial on how to make elemental incense for air. So we light our briquette here, place that right into the censer, and then we take our air element incense and pour a little smidgen of that into your hand. Now make sure you got all the botanicals in it, because you do want to have the full power of this elemental incense cleansing and purifying your mirror. So now we just take the incense itself, place it right onto the brick. That smells wonderful. So now what you want to do is you just take your air mirror and you want to just smudge the entire surface of your mirror. Now while you're doing this, I am going to give you a little chant that you can use for smudging the mirror, as well as you can use it when you are actually going to be using the mirror to be able to commune with the elements or whatever being from that element that you would like to be able to speak to. Hear these words I said in rhyme, outside of space, outside of time. A portal to where air elementals dwell, governed by Archangel Raphael. A place to commune, a place to grow, for as above, so is below. Beings of purity is all that I see. Protected from all evils, this portal shall be. So mote it be. And there you have it, y'all. You have cleansed and purified and charged your air elemental mirror. So if you have not subscribed, press subscribe and join the Witch Please family, boo, and do not miss out on a thing. You can follow us on Twitter, Tumblr, Instagram, as well as Facebook, and you can always send me a personal email at witchpleaseofficial@gmail.com. I said it before, boo-boos, and I will say it again. It is a pleasure to have you in my world. It is a pleasure to have you in my magic, and you are always in my heart. I'll see you next time on another episode of Witch Please. Love you, boo-boos. Bye-bye.